Alright gamers, you've asked, it's time for me to deliver. Yesterday, Modash called me, and he hand-delivered the list, the 2023 official jagex pet tier list. There's been quite a few pets added since our last edition, so we're gonna go ahead and kick this off, but this is Smash or Pass edition. Now, F tier, worst pet in the game, hands down, no competition, Lil Creator. That's right, I said it. This thing looks like Bandos if his parents were cousins, and not your hot cousins, dude. I mean like your ugly. We all have hot cousins. I mean, I have hot cousins. I have a bunch of hot cousins. But these are your ugly cousins. These are the ones from like Virginia or something. Anyway, not to mention the content that this pet comes from is just, it makes me genuinely angry, right? It's just completely taken over by one fat Norwegian guy and his 500 alts holding the game hostage, as if anybody would want to save it. Smash. Next up is kind of a given here, the Hell Puppy, right? People got pissed at me for putting this in last time so low, but it's time for you to face the goddamn truth, okay? I mean, maybe this thing would be sick if it had 3 heads, like its dad or mom, I don't know. But right now, as it stands, this is just a tiny dog. It's red, like Clifford, but he's a twink. It's like gay Clifford. Smash. Next up here we have Chaos Elemental, which I'll be honest, I love people telling me about their achievements in RuneScape. It makes my heart soar, it truly does. But if you tell me that you got this pet, I'm not even gonna pretend to care, okay? It's like the same amount of hours as getting like a Dragon Defender. Definite smash. Now for some easy ones to group together, right? Some skilling pets. We got the Beaver, we got Heron, and we got Rock Golem. If you have one of these out, it's honestly embarrassing because that tells me that you have no other pets. You're telling on yourself as well. I'm passing on all 3. Well, I'll smash the Beaver. Now, finishing off F tier, we have the DK's pets.
Oh my god! Rex, bro!
Holy f, these are ugly. They look like the monsters that I made out of Play-Doh when I was 6 years old, and they probably taste the same too, which is really bad, doughy, and slightly salty. Don't eat Play-Doh. It's super gross. It's really bad, dude. Pass. Now, on to D tier. These are not that embarrassing, but you could certainly do better. All right, first things first, we got the Phoenix. Easy start. It's got some pretty colors, but all this tells me is that you can weather the performative edginess of Winter Todd's East Brazier. If you plan on joining a PVM clan in the future, you're gonna have to get used to... Get off my pet, bitch. Now, if you plan on joining a real PVM clan in the future, you're gonna have to get used to some real racism, okay? Not just Trump jokes and cousin-kissing allegations. Pass. It's probably too hot. HelloFresh is sponsoring this video. Thank you, by the way. The only thing that I care about more than pets is gains, and HelloFresh is here to help you out. Now, I'm sure you've heard of HelloFresh. If not, it's an incredibly easy and affordable meal kit service, and like, trust me, nothing tastes as good as a home-cooked meal. Not takeout, not frozen food, nothing. HelloFresh has over 40 recipes to choose from as well, so you'll never get tired of eating the same thing. Now gamers, it's also cuffing season, but we played RuneScape, so we're all alone. The next best thing is pumpkin flavor, so make sure you check out the HelloFresh market for a bunch of delicious add-ons like apple cider cake or pumpkin cheesecake. Now, in addition to being healthy and tasty, it's also such a time save compared to planning, shopping, worrying about leftovers, etc. So I implore you guys to give HelloFresh a shot. It really is quite good. Use my link or go to HelloFresh.com and use code POGTASTYOCT16 to get 16 free meals plus free shipping. Offer is for new subscriptions only, varies by plan across 9 boxes. So click the link in the description or scan the QR code with your phone. Now, 2 more skilling pets, Rocky and Squirrel. I don't know why these are higher than the others. They're just cuter. I'm not a furry. I am not a furry, but this is a smash. All right, Skodos. Again, no one really cares about this pet. This is just one of those bad boys where either you go 150 dry or you get it in like 9 KC. There's not really an in-between, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass on this one. It's too spiky. All right, the pet snakeling. We do love the pet snakeling. If you have this pet, statistically speaking, you probably speak Spanish. Or at least binary. Pass. KBD. Smash. And I'm bringing 2 of my friends, if you know what I'm saying. Irby. Okay, I'm gonna be real. This thing just kind of reminds me of like the animal that they make the Impossible Burgers out of. You know what I mean? Are we tracking on this one? You guys follow? Smash. Okay, now it's time for the seed tier. If I see with one of these in game, I start to think that maybe you've got some sauce, perhaps a little bit of juice. In this tier, we've got most of our Slayer pets. I'm talking Hydra, Abyssal Orphan, everyone's favorite, Noon, Now, 5 years ago, these were pretty much everybody's favorite pet, but unfortunately, the relentless treadmill of time has ground us down to nubs, and now we only feel joy from the newest dopamine dispensers that jagex adds into the game. Smash, pass, smash. Now, after this, we have Butch and Lil Viathan, the DT2 pets. As much as I want to like these pets, I really just don't. I mean, I'm into tentacles just as much as the next guy, but Butch only has one, and Leviathan looks like Zulra's cousin who dropped out of college and started smoking crack. Smash. Okay, I'm also gonna group together the rest of these as well. All of the spiders. I'm talking Venenatus, Sirchacha, Sarchacha, Saracha, Rasracha, and Scorpia, which technically isn't a spider, but is equally as icky, so pass. Alright, now the next two might be really surprising to some people. The first sleeper pick in my C tier is the Nextling. Damn. Now obviously it's a smash, sure, but something bugs me about this pet, and I'm not sure if it's just like the half wings, or if I'm scared because it looks like solo mission. I don't like looking at it, but again, smash. And this next one, maybe the hottest take I'm gonna have all video, okay? Kriara. That's right. I know. You're probably like, what? People like it because they think that it's big, but guess what? It's a 1x1 mob, okay? It's not even a 2x2 pet. It sits on a throne of lies, and also I fucking hate birds, dude. All they do is my car. And also they're a liberal conspiracy because they're like surveillance drones and stuff. And on top of that, homeless people are CIA agents who are paid to replace the batteries.
The voices in my wall are getting louder by the day.
Smash. Now, rounding off C tier, we're getting to the actual respectable pets at this point. We have Smolcano and Vorkath. No one cares if you have these, okay? You're like the middle ground kid in high school. You kind of know everybody, you don't get bullied, but you're not exactly the prom queen. I wasn't prom queen. I wish I was. I'm gonna pass. That pussy rock hard, or scaly, depending on, Anyway, B tier.
Nice.
These pets start to be pretty gosh darn tootin' rootin' sick, okay? You still might be a bit of a noob if you rock these, but at least you're a lucky noob. That's worth something. Now, first on the list is our Abyssal Protector. He's cute. He's got tentacles. Smash. Following swiftly is our penultimate skilling pet, the Rift Guardian. Now, with the Guardians of the Rift transmog, this bitch might be the best pet in skilling history. Smash it again. This one's self-explanatory. The golden baby chin, that's such a hard smash. It's insane, dude. Just the perfect size. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that one. The Whisperer. Smash. Jad, Kraken, Tiny Temper. Damn, dude, this is the horny tier, man. I'm sorry. What am I doing? I'm bricked up. I gotta go take a fiver. Give me a sec. Okay. Anyway, we have another wilderness pet here. We have Vedion, which is a pass, but only barely. I just have too many bad memories about being called slurs by PKers and crashed by bots here. I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk to you either, buddy. Anyway, the final pet of the B tier, Muffin. Now, I've got a lot to say about this boss, but I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Smash. All right, gamers, it's the A tier. This is getting serious now. Let's start off strong with the Penance Queen. Now, you might imagine this would be higher, and it would be way higher, honestly, if not for one main reason. Yes, it's big. Yes, it's ugly. And yes, it is rare. However, not a single person who has this pet is capable of shutting the fuck up about it. Like, you've seen that guy, the G, with 8 Penance Queens? Like, great, dude. Nobody asked. Okay? It's actually extremely engaging content. Gay. That's gay, dude. That's super gay. Smash. Anyway, next is the farming pet. I've got the traditional Mog on right here, but this is just the best skilling pet by far. And it's not just because it took me 40.9 million XP to get. You can make him look Rastafarian, okay? His vibes are off the chain. He's just old and wise and shit, and that's sick, okay? That's sick. Pass, though, because of, like, splinters and stuff. Now, our final and highest rated wildy pet is Callisto. I am not a furry, so stop saying that I am. Smash. Now we have 2 more God Wars pets. All right, Bandos and Ziliana. Truth be told, I don't like Bandos that much. I put him way up here because I wanted to separate him from Low Crater, okay? I'm still pissed about that guy, that fat Norwegian. Honestly, pass. I'm just trying to help him out. Ziliana used to be my favorite God Wars fight, but I realized that's because I was bad. Still smash. Now, our last pet before the final tier here is a mole. God, he is perfection. What a rock-hard, chiseled body. Okay? Trying to use words to describe the mole would probably only be an injustice. With all of that said, though, this is a pass. Psych, dude, that's a hard smash. Are you kidding me? Look at that thing. Look. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot about the Smoke Devil. Smash. It's 2023, guys. The prostate is real. Just imagine what that thing could do. Now, let's move on to our final tier. I will also be doing a top 5, so consider these to be the honorable mentions for a podium finish. Now, the first off is Younglif. He's sleek, he's glistening, and best of all, he kills hardcores. Smash. Next on the list, Verzik. Thick, juicy, Spadussy goes insane. That's a smash. Also on this list is Olm, because Olm looks like the guy in the gym that only does bench press. Like he walks around like that. Like he looks like Foe. Dude, does he not kind of look like Foe? Can we put like a side by side? He looks like Foe. Final God Wars pet is Krill Tootsie Roll. Hands down, the best God Wars pet. I couldn't put my finger on why for the longest time, but recently I figured it out. It clicked. It was like a light bulb. It's because he looks like Liver King, and I want a tiny Liver King pet following me around. Little trend needles and all. Smash once for the experience, but then pass after that. Now we're close to the top 5, okay, but there's the last few before we go in. Now, most importantly, Nightmare. Not the normal one, dude. That's just next but worse, okay? But this one, the cracked out Grandma Beetle. What is that, dude? Hard smash. And of course, honorable mention to the Calphite Princess, dude. Look at this thing. That thing is big. This is actually a 2x2 pet, okay? This is a big pet. I've got to hold on, zoom in on this, buddy. Or shit, hold up, watch this. Bam. Look at that. Oh yeah. I got a Calphite tattoo for my subathon earlier this year. People always ask me what it is, and I confidently tell them, I'm like, oh, it's a Calphite. And about 30% of people just kind of pretend they know what that is, and I live for that. But that is a pass. I'm scared of bugs. Now, the final pet before the top 5, Bloodhound. Yeah, this droopy ass chill little boy just be cruising, okay? He doesn't care. He's not caught up with your bullshit. He's just wandering around. He's just wondering about his next snack and his next nap. Wearing a chill-ass little hat, dude. We could all learn something from Bloodhound. Close call to the top 5, but you'll understand why he didn't quite make it. All right, now this is the championship circle here, guys. 100%. Absolute domination occurs in this area. If you have any of these pets, you're better than your friends, and you would be doing yourself and your community a disservice if you let them forget that. Now, first, Corp. Okay. If you have Corp, you are either an extremely rich main who has spent billions on boosting services, or you are an Iron Man who is so imbued with autism that God himself fears you. As a means of placation, he has decided to bestow upon you the sickest pet in the game. Smash. Now, number 4 is Tumikin's Guardian, and I wouldn't usually put it this high because for some reason this pet is almost exclusively acquired by e-girls at a low KC after Purple Clone carries him through an entire 500, but perhaps this image will change your mind. That's right. That's a flat boy, dude. It's a flat little alligator. It's a flat fuck, dude. It's flat fuck Friday, dude. Smash. But only that one. Top 3 bronze medalists coming in here. That is Jalnib Rek. That's right, the Inferno pet. The Nibbler is the single most elitist pet you can ever use. Okay, if you use the Zuck form, this one right here, that means that you bought your cape. Which is fine, okay? All of your friends bought their cape. Even if they have a high KC, they bought all of their capes, okay? But at least they're not poor, so fire capers are still losing this one no matter how they cut it. In fact, unless you've seen your friend do every single wave on stream, they bought their cape. I can guarantee it. Even if they did, okay, even if you did see that, it's probably just Coxie using remote desktop the whole time, okay? Code TASTY, 10% off, by the way. Pass. Now, the Dusted Top Pet. This thing is incredibly versatile. Now, check this out. You can have Bloat follow you around if you want to pretend that you're watching the DeFi-J live stream. You can use little Nilo, alright, to troll your melee roll teammates, and best of all, you get an upgraded Gargoyles pet, dude. Look at that thing, man. Even though I spent 8,000 KC, okay, for the Gargoyles pet, alright? I'm not mad. Smash. Now, the top 1 hardest flex pet of all time, ladies and gentlemen. Bada bing, bada boom. That is right, we have the Dusted Chambers of Xeric pet. Now, this one is more impressive than Tob for a couple of reasons. Namely, it means that you've grinded out hundreds, maybe thousands of hours of the least fun raid in the game. You aren't even rewarded with money. You get prayer scrolls and like ancestral hats, so people know that you're a total sicko, but the upside is immense. You can morph it into some unknown version. I personally like Vespina. So it kind of baits the noobs into, asking what that pet is at the GE, and if you're a real elitist, you know that you get to ignore them. Anyway, thanks for the video, guys. I appreciate it. That's all I have for... Hold up, I'm getting a phone call from Mod Ash. Okay, 1 second. How could I have been so foolish? Psych, bro, you think I forgot about Duke, baby? Okay? Baby boy Duke is number 1. All right? He's number 1 pet in history. Look at the form. Look at the sheen. Look at those chompers. The Dussy. This is such a hard smash. I custom ordered a fleshlight. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, guys. Thank you. Stay tasty, and check out our podcast. Link down below.